Time to try Kiwi. If I didn't have you to hold me tight, if I didn't have you to lie with at night when I'm feeling blue, if I didn't have you to share my sighs and to kiss me and dry my tears when I cry, will I really think that I would if somebody else, if I didn't have you, someone else would do? Your love is 1 in a million, you couldn't buy it at any price. Can't buy love, but of the 9,999,000 other possible lives, statistically some of them would be equally nice. Well, maybe not as nice, but say smarter than you, or dumber but better at sport or tracing. I don't know, I'm just saying I probably would have somebody else, but I didn't have you, someone else would do. If I were a rich man, I guess I would be with a surgeon or a model or a rally of the Royals or a Kennedy or a nymphomaniacal exhibitionist heiress to a large chain of hotels. And if I were a rich man, maybe I would fiddle with a rich man, girls. No, I'm not saying I'd not love you if I was wealthy or handsome, but realistically there's lots of fish in the sea. And if I had a different I would conceivably land some, even though I'm physically consistently pitiable and considerably less Brad Pitt than Brad Pitiful. Am I really so poor and ugly that you reckon only you could possibly love me, and I probably would have somebody else if I didn't have you, someone else would do. Now, I'm not undervaluing what I've got when I say that given the role chaos inevitably plays in the inherently flawed notion of fate, it's absurd to deduce that I found my soulmate at the age of 17. It's just mathematically unlikely that a university in Perth had ever stumbled upon the one girl on earth specifically designed for me. And if I may conjecture a further objection, love has nothing to do with destined perfection. The connection is strengthened. The affection simply grows over time, like a flower, or a mushroom, or a guinea pig, or a vine, or a sponge, or bigotry, or a banana. Love is made more powerful by the ongoing drama of shared experience and a kind of synergy, of symbiotic empathy, or something. So I trust it goes without saying that I would feel really very sad if tomorrow you were to fall off something high or catch something bad, but I'm just saying, I don't think you're special. I mean, I think you're special, but you fall within a bell curve. And I'm just saying, I think you are unique and beautiful. You make me happy just by being around. But objectively, you would have to agree that, baby, when I found you, options were relatively thin on the ground. You're lovely, but there must be girls as lovely as you, and maybe more open to spanking or table tennis. I'm just saying, I probably was somebody else. I mean, I reckon it's pretty likely that if, for example, my first girlfriend Jackie hadn't dumped me after I kissed Winston's next girlfriend near Asif's party back in 1993, enough variables would probably have been altered by the absence of that event to have meant the advent of the transcendental narrative in which we don't meet, which is to say there exists a theoretical, hypothetical, parallel life where what is not as it is, and I am not your husband, and you are not my wife, and I am a stuntman living in LA, married to a small blonde Portuguese skier who, when she's not training, does abstract paintings, practices yoga and brews her own beer, and really likes making movies, and suffers neck-down alopecia. But with all my heart and all my mind, I know one thing is true. I have just one life and just one love, and my love, that love is you. And if it wasn't for you, darling, you really think that I would have somebody else? If I didn't have you, someone else would do. Like Keck would do. Keck and Peppy and Daddy and Comrade Mr. Melania and Uncle Jeff and Cousin Trey. Yay!